Hello everybody, welcome to the Xbox Developer Direct. Should be premiering here shortly. My name is Sean. I do this kind of content every so often on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Shaunosaurus Rex. So they're giving me 2 minutes. Alright. Thank you. My name is Sean. I do this every so often, like I was saying. youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex is where you can find me. If you'd like to see more content like this, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do it. I kind of do the reaction stuff sometimes, but I don't always put it up because I'm not like 100% sure. And sometimes, honestly, they're just duds. So there was a PlayStation one that I did that I just like threw the video away. I was like, you know what? I was going to watch it anyway. I did a reaction video and just dumped it in the trash. Today, though, we're taking a look at the Xbox Developer Direct. I'm curious to see how this goes. We're going to get some release dates here. We're going to get stuff from Redfall. We're going to check out the new Minecraft game. We're going to have some more information on Forza. But not the big one, Starfield, which I'm less excited about after that E3 thing showed like a lot of like crafting and crap that I just don't think needs to be in every game that's ever been made, but for whatever reason is. We'll see. Hopefully this, improves the value of Game Pass. I have actually been playing my PlayStation 5 a lot more recently, picking up some stuff on that with things like Forspoken, and I played We Are OFK, and I ended up buying Gotham Knights on that as well, though that's available on Xbox. Nothing against the Xbox. I play it all the time. I actually just played a little bit of Shoulders of Giants today. But, yeah, maybe the Xbox can give me some stuff to look forward to. I'll be playing SpongeBob on my Xbox, but Season comes out next week. That's a PlayStation 5 exclusive. Atomic Heart might make an appearance. I wonder if we'll get any sort of surprises. I think maybe they should show some Atomic Heart because that is on Game Pass. So let's flip the camera and get ready. You can tell I kind of just jumped into this. Normally I have like a whole like screen ready, and then I just didn't. Did we hold on, hang on, time out. Did we get a countdown to a countdown? A countdown to a countdown? Are you fucking serious? Stop it. Stop it. This is so annoying. Why'd you give me a 2-minute countdown for a 1-minute countdown? Is it going to be a 30-second countdown to a 15-second countdown? To a 7.5-second countdown? Remember when Ubisoft did that? It was like, Ubisoft and I think EA, both of them did that. They're like, be here at 8 a.m., whatever. And then it was an hour-long countdown. You're like, what the fuck are you doing? This is bad, though it's not that bad. I imagine people are going to really, maybe rightfully. Oh, Mojang Studios. Oh, are we going to see that new... Ooh, are we going to see that new game from the Ghostwire Tokyo developers? Are we going to get any news on Ghostwire Tokyo? TA, I don't know what that is. Minecraft. That's the one. The Beeb's going to be really excited for the new Minecraft game. So I'm sure we'll end up playing that as part of our Thursday series. Arcane, they're doing Redfall. Turn 10's got Forza. First Forza Motorsport game we'll have in a while. What I'm most excited about is Redfall personally, but I'm excited for the Minecraft stuff because I know how much the Beeb loves Minecraft, so I'm excited to give her more information about that game. And I hope we get a lot of dates. A lot of dates. Oh, 5 big games! Okay, we're getting a surprise here. Cinemax, Mojang, Tango Gameworks, okay. That's the one that definitely leaked the other day. Alright, Mojang, what you got? Oh, that is cool.
Hello, I'm Dennis Reese, executive producer of Minecraft Legends. And today, we'd like to give you an insider's look at how we're building the PvP multiplayer experience for the game. Minecraft Legends
this
is a
isn't
new
the information
action strategy game
Turtle!
set in a
Oh my god, that
dynamic
bunny!
world. It introduces epic storytelling, and you can form alliances with new and familiar Minecraft mobs to stop the invading piglins.
Minecraft Legends will let you play the story-driven campaign as an online co-op experience together with your friends. And it will also feature a PvP gameplay mode where 2 teams with up to 4 players each works to destroy the opponent's team space.
Oh, this is not what we are going to play.
Cross-platform play and online matchmaking.
In order to create the best possible experience, we've partnered with Blackbird Interactive to develop the game. And it's been wonderful to see their commitment and focus on the Minecraft universe.
It's so much fun to be working with Mojang Studios on Minecraft Legends.
Here at Blackbird Interactive, we have a talented team of developers who are using our background in strategy games to bring a new and exciting experience to the Minecraft universe.
We're super excited to share more details about PvP gameplay.
Right now?
There are some really cool features that make PvP unique.
First off, players share their army and resources with their team. This means that individual players aren't able to win on their own. They must cooperate to be successful.
Communication is really important, and you can sort of really tell the teams that gel together because they naturally form roles at the beginning of the game, and as soon as we start, you're off collecting, I start building. We have our favorite roles, but we change them up.
Also, the world in PvP is procedurally generated, just like it is in campaign. This means that each PvP session is different than the last.
That it's different every time you play, depending on how the map is generated, where the valleys are, the mountains are, where the secrets are, you know, where the towers are.
In
Well,
Minecraft
what does any of
Legends,
that
the piglins are an ever-present
mean?
threat, and this includes PvP.
The piglins are on their own side. They're trying to kill both of you at the same time.
Oh,
So the opposing team is not
PvP?
the only thing you need to worry about.
Beware of the piglins.
In PvP, there's something for everyone. For players who like action, they can go attack the piglins or lay siege to the enemy base. For players who enjoy exploration, they can search the world to find resources for their team, hidden treasure chests, or scout the enemy base.
Gathering resources to help the team out, that's super important. But whenever I get into a PvP match, the first thing I try to do is to track down the Regal Tiger. It's my favorite mob to ride because it's really fast, but it's also really cute.
Okay,
For players
we're
who
right
like
back. I'm right
building,
back in.
you
Give me
can
that
spend your
tiger.
time building
Give me that
defenses and
frickin'
upgrading your
tiger.
base, because soon enough your enemy will attack, and you need to be ready.
So the first thing I do when we start is everyone runs off. I open the map. See
Oh,
where
shout
the
out to
enemy
Astro
base is.
headsets. Those are very nice.
First thing I build.
I've been
is
using
what
this
we
headset
call
for
an
years.
upgrade tower, which allows you to build upgrades. So I place that
Like
at the back,
5 years,
away from
probably?
the enemy. So I really pride myself in making, you know, impenetrable bases.
Since the goal of PvP is to destroy the opposing team's base, defending your own base is really important. You have to start with a lot of walls, a lot of towers, and some gates. After that, you can just add whatever you want, freestyle it a bit. I like to add different layers of walls, so my opponents have to find their way through to my base, almost like a maze.
Okay, I was curious
And then
if
once
someone
those
was going to
walls
do
are
a
up,
maze.
like
I
to
think that's a
actually hide
clever
my ice
idea.
traps behind them to catch enemies off guard.
When it comes time to finally take out the other team, my favorite strategy is to make a forward camp just outside the enemy base. Then I get the biggest, strongest mobs I can as fast as I can and start sending them in. Then I can smash down the walls, take out their mobs, and claim victory.
The real fun of PvP is creating a strategy, having a game plan, deciding how you think you're going to crush the enemy, and then all of a sudden the hosts tell you,
The opposing team just built a redstone launcher.
and you're like, I can't do my attack now. I've got to like build an anti-siege tower, which is an anti-air tower, to stop the redstone launchers. You just have to be constantly changing your tactics. And sometimes you like have no idea what they're doing, and then you certainly find out very quickly.
Resources, or do I never?
I will say, the more
A
they're
while
talking
back,
about it, the
we
more
had
interested
somebody on our dev
I
team
am
use
in
a
it.
strategy where they built a bunch of what are called plank golems, which are archers. So they're very weak, but they do a high amount of damage. And he had 40 of them, and he just ran through our base, ran around our tower, and took out our entire tower with such a simple strategy.
And that's why we still love playing it every day, because every game is different. You never know what's going to happen.
So you mean just like why multiplayer games are so much fun to engage in? You know what? Maybe I will give this specific mode a try. I was super out on it because PvP is not typically something that the two of us do, but with them being able to like do a different role, having people to do different roles, I think would be super helpful. If I like attacking and she likes building, that's a good twofer right there. All right, we're gonna get a date here. April 18th. All right, April 18th. Let's go. Let's go. That is. Oh, that's a Tuesday. Pre-order or play with Game Pass. That was how long? Not that long. What are we, 12:10? That was 9 minutes. Perfectly paced. I got all the information I needed. I got to see people talk about what's great about it, why they love it.
Hi everyone.
That's
I'm Chris
great.
Sasaki, and welcome to Turn 10 Studios.
April 18th is a Tuesday, so that'll go up on 420.
The next generation of Forza Motorsport, built from the ground up to take advantage of the Xbox Series consoles. This is the most technically advanced racing game ever made. Today, I'm joined by some of our amazing team members to show you how we are making it look real, sound real, and feel real.
Oh,
This
God, I love that
is
setup.
Forza Motorsport.
Honestly, I want those headphones. The Razer Cat headphones.
At launch, Forza Motorsport features over 500 cars for you to collect, race, and customize with more than 800 unique
I am not
upgrades.
the biggest fan
This
of the
includes over
Motorsport series. I
100
much
new
prefer
motorsport cars
the
and
Horizon
most
series.
modern
But even
race
saying
cars
that,
we've
I have
ever
fallen
featured
off
on our
5 and probably
Racing is
4 a
vital.
little more
It's a battle on
than
the
I
racetrack.
realized than I
The
thought I would. A
advancements
little
in our
faster
physics
than I thought I
model
would.
are greater than Forza Motorsport 5,
I have not touched Forza
6,
Horizon 5 in a
and
while.
7
Part of it is
combined.
because the
This makes
file
your
is so
driving
big and my
experience more
Xbox Series
fun and
S hard drive is very
rewarding in
small.
the way the car accelerates, corners, and brakes.
Part of
Our
it is just
materials
because
and
of,
shaders
oh my
are
God, that
built
looks
from the
incredible.
ground up at higher resolution.
Part of it is just
and
because of the
optimized for
design of the game
cutting-edge
is a lot more
ray
like a
tracing
live service
experience.
sort of thing.
Our
It feels,
paints
it's
are
almost
sourced
overwhelming
using a spectrophotometer
how it,
to capture multiple
how it
data
works.
points of light behavior on a surface.
I will be honest, I
This
can't tell if
yields
that's a
paint
real car
model
or fake.
It has a much more realistic
sure it's
light
fake.
response across color, metal flake, and gloss.
That looks
Damage
fucking
and dirt
incredible.
buildup is unique to each car. It's now contextually aware and more localized. We simulate paint thickness, chipping, and directionality. Dirt accumulation is more realistic, gathering more in the low-pressure areas like recesses and alcoves. These innovations tell the story of the work you put into a race and reflects the marks and battle scars of motorsport.
This is our best sounding Forza Motorsport ever, and the first to be mixed natively for immersive audio formats like Windows Sonic and Dolby Atmos. To create an immersive soundscape, each audio system has been rebuilt from the ground up to deliver a new level of sonic depth and authenticity for our players. Modifying car parts like your exhaust and turbo change the car sounds in Forza Motorsport, just like it would in the real world. Every car now has a variety of sound possibilities based on the parts you've installed. Hardware-accelerated convolution reverb accurately reproduces how sounds in Forza interact within an acoustic space, dynamically adapting to its surroundings and creating a realistic and detailed soundscape.
I love that
New
sound.
features like
God.
our regional track announcer system and improved tire and suspension audio bring a new level of realism to the game. Hear Forza Motorsport like never before. Every tire squeal, every engine, lap after lap.
The Forza
Forza
team
Motorsport launches
and the
with
Gran
20
Turismo
environments
team
built from the ground up
are
for this generation.
absolute.
You'll get to race on iconic fan
They're mad.
favorites,
They're
as well as
absolutely
5
mad.
all new to motorsport locations, including our first in South Africa, Kyalami.
I mean, we've watched,
kept our
you know, because we do the I do the demo discs or whatever. We see how they would do
Our
the
team
old
comes back with over 3
Gran Turismo
terabytes
games like
of
3
highly
and
detailed
4, and it's just
photogrammetry and laser scan data.
it's just incredible the
Through
amount
power
of
Xbox
time
Series
and
consoles,
effort they put
we're
into
able
these
to use
games.
this data to draw
And those
up
games
to
are like
10
20 years
times more
old.
detail than previous generations. You'll see lush trees, dense grass and overgrowth vegetation, animated track life, physically based lighting and volumetric fog effects, and a fully procedural cloud system that evolves organically. Tracks look alive, sound alive, and feel alive with cutting-edge visuals and crowds consisting of tens of thousands of fully
That's a
animated
green
3D
and yellow car. Oh
so
my
you're
god.
always immersed in the
That
pure
looks
spectacle
incredible.
of racing. For the first time in Forza Motorsport, fully dynamic time of day with weather ensures a constantly evolving racing experience where no two laps ever look the same. Meanwhile, dynamic track temperatures, wet driving surfaces, and rubbering in ensure that no two laps ever play the same. I love the detail our talented team of artists have built into Kailami.
Oh, some Lego cars there. Foreshadowing?
Fast forward to night, and the vista is truly breathtaking. You can see the distant light glows of the city, a beautiful visual touch. Even the Kailami logo itself creates visual impact every time you see it, thanks to ray-traced global illumination, which simulates how hundreds of thousands of light rays accumulate color as they bounce between surfaces. We're rendering all our environments in 4K at 60 FPS, with real-time ray tracing on track to create true-to-life reflections on all smooth mirror and flat glass surfaces. With the incredible detail and rendering features of our track environments, Forza Motorsport is truly a generational leap ahead with unmatched visual fidelity and authenticity.
I mean, it's all well and good that like
Forza
games
Motorsport is
look better
back.
and stuff, but like,
and
is
it's
this?
our most comprehensive game ever, with over 500 cars and 20 environments.
It's my
with
frustration
more
with the
new race
current
cars
gen,
than ever
personally. Like, yes,
You
everything
can
like it
experience
looks
all of
better
this
and
in
has
our
like finer
incredible
fidelity and
new
all this sort of
online
stuff.
racing mode, and
But,
in
like,
our
gameplay-wise-
car building focused single player career.
Maybe
We
maybe
cannot
Forza's the
wait
game where
for
you
you
kind of
to
go
get
like,
your
okay,
hands on this
with what they can
incredible
do behind the wheel or behind the with the track temperatures and the wetness, maybe it does really help feel like a different game. I don't know. I just don't feel like I've played a game that is like actually. Ooh, why is there no date on that? Oh, that sucks. Why is there no date? So if you're telling me that there's no date on that, but you're not talking about Starfield, why is Starfield not here?
Yep, that's me. And you're probably wondering how I ended up here.
Oh,
Well,
wow,
it's
okay.
pretty standard.
Okay, pretty standard. All right. Love the art style right off the bat.
Music player in my chest. It's powering up my new robot arm. Oh. It's making everything sync up with the beat.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's rock. This is awesome. That's the defect.
Cat, 10 out of 10 will play.
Shy, not defect.
Is this the guy?
We'll take down this company. One boss at a time. Just so you know, they're insane.
Oh no, that's gonna be heavily copywritten. Fuck. The Evil Within, seriously. Alright. The Evil Within 2, naturally. Alright. Hi-Fi Rush.
Rockstar.
Future.
God, I love that visual joke. I love it so much.
I'm Shinji Mikami, studio head at Time.
This looks incredible. I'm super in on it. I'm worried about the musical selections because it might be a like a Tony Hawk problem where you're like, oh, I'd love to play this game on stream, but can I? Oh, Sunset Overdrive, the sequel we never got. Maybe this is it. Oh, is it TG? Is it Tango Gameworks? Is that what it's called? That looks like an A.
So everyone thinks of us as putting out horror games like The Evil Within or spooky games like Ghostwire Tokyo, but this is clearly something totally different. And if this game hasn't already leaked, fingers crossed, we hope it's a pleasant surprise.
Let's have some fun.
That cat looks incredible. I love this art style. I love what I'm seeing here.
So we've been waiting for this for a long time. So let's jump in and explain exactly what Hi-Fi Rush is. Hi-Fi Rush is a rhythm action game, so it's a bit of a twist on your traditional action game. Here, your moves and attacks help create a living soundtrack. That means all your flashy moves, stylish and devastating combos add a layer to the music. The more you flow with the beat, the better you can connect your attacks and abilities. You are in total control during combat, but everything you do syncs up like an awesome music video. That's Hi-Fi Rush.
I wonder if it's going to add to how much music is being played, like Metal Hellsinger.
Wannabe rock star and victim of a weird corporate experiment that lets him sense the rhythm of the entire
Oh my
world
god,
pulsing
it's
to the
everyone's
game
favorite. It's everyone's comic book style.
As you can
But
see,
it looks-
the beat moves the world
it
around
looks so
you, and it's the
good.
key to combat.
You looking for me?
Your attacks will automatically sync to land on the beat, making Hi-Fi Rush a super easy game to start.
Is it a Robo Kitty?
However, attacking
Robo Kitties
on
could
the
never
beat leads
die.
to combos that end
Or be
with
given
musical
away.
countdown we call a beat hit. Think a big cymbal crash at the end of a drum solo, like this. Landing beat hits unleash a combo finish that adds unique musical flair and high damage attacks.
And the crowd goes wild.
Chai! Chai! Chai!
Oh, anyone see the guy that did this?
How about we see it all in action?
Yes, yes. Oh my god, I want to play Sunset Overdrive now. I know that they're two different games, but like, fuck.
You're never restrained by the music. You can jump, dodge, parry, and attack whenever you want, using whatever attacks you want. It's not about mashing buttons. The key here is feeling the beat. Your progress isn't blocked by missing the beat, but you get rewarded musically and mechanically for staying in rhythm.
Okay, that's good. Especially if you fall off beat in a crazy section.
When we say everything moves to the beat, we mean it. Enemy attacks, cutscenes, dangerous obstacles, you name it. It all syncs to the music, creating an ongoing jam session of a game.
I love this. I love this so much.
To help out is
Kitty!
808, your robot cat companion,
Robot
who
cat.
literally hovers over your shoulder and helps you find that rhythm. But we also have visual guides to help you even more.
Oh, there you go. That's good stuff.
We want you to be able to enjoy Hi-Fi Rush, whether you're a rhythm pro or not.
I look so cool doing this.
Chai also gets by with a little help from his friends. Literally.
Get up, slacker. We've got work to do.
Chai will team up with unlikely allies who expand his repertoire of moves both in and out of combat. There's Peppermint breaking barriers and juggling enemies, along with Macaron smashing enemy armor and knocking back enemies. Tag teaming with Chai's partners and attacks opens up huge possibilities for dynamic combos and over-the-top action.
This is what I want from you, Xbox, not a $69 billion grab of Call of Duty. I want weird shit like this.
The extra help is handy, because when you're not fighting, you're going to be running around and wreaking havoc all over Vandelay's corporate headquarters, where everything is trying to take you down. You and your partners have a singular goal in mind: taking down the bosses of Vandelay Technologies. Besides wanting to erase Chai for being a defect, it seems they've got something a little bit more sinister on their corporate agenda. You'll fight through each department to take them all on, each level with their own musical spin on the rock genre. And then we have a showdown.
So let's get ready to crumble.
Boss battles are climactic set pieces, varying from straight-up fights and musical minigames to chase sequences. Custom choreographed to licensed music
Oh, no.
from amazing artists.
That's not...
Hi-Fi Rush is
Not
like
good for a
nothing
streamer
you've made
like
at
me.
Tango before. And we think it's like nothing you've ever played before either.
It's a high-energy, feel-good rhythm action experience that's amazingly satisfying to play.
Whew. Pretty rock star move, Chai.
It's gonna be weird if we get a release date for this, but not for
もしね
Forza.
ハイファイラッシュでお客さんから怖いって言われたら俺もう死んじゃうかも。まあ他にもびっくりさせることあると思うんだけど、例えば猫とか撫でれたりするの。
いや、それ
Yes,
は当たり
yes,
前でしょうね。
yes. You can pet the cat. Let's
いやで
go.
ももう一つのサプライズはありますよ。
まあこれは
Ghostwire
ジョンのゲー
Tokyo
ムだから
is
ジョンから
coming over.
So, not only were we super psyched for you to play this, we're happy to tell you that you can play Hi-Fi Rush tonight.
What?
Not a demo, the full game.
What?
Seriously.
What?
It launches on Xbox and PC.
Are you
2
fucking
hours after the
serious?
show, and yes,
Let's
it'll be on
go.
Game Pass as well.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Yes.
Yeah, that was good. Super psyched.
Right now? Right fucking now? Who gives a shit about what else they're talking about?
Mind if I join?
Well,
Does that mean I have to fight?
Huh.
I believe it does, sir. How about...
I don't know. This game is like really hitting all the
This
notes
is
for me
the
personally.
You're going out with the trash.
I like that. Art, we're going out tonight.
Here's your
Yeah.
Project Armstrong pass. And welcome to Vandalay campus.
Yes!
How big is this file? January 25th? Fuck yes. Alright, 2 more. Oh, God. No, not this. You know what? That gives me time to look up. Is it really going to be after the show, or is it going to be right now?
Welcome to Hunt Valley,
God damn it.
Maryland, and the headquarters of ZeniMax Online Studios. You just saw a cinematic teaser for the Elder Scrolls Online's next chapter. I'm pleased to reveal
Ooh, and
ESO
Kanto characters coming to
Necrom,
Dreamlight Valley.
which will launch in June
Let's
and is shaping
go.
up to be one of the best updates to the game ever. If you watched the teaser closely, you saw that Necrom will include one of the most requested features in ESO, a new
I'm sure it
playable
does.
class called the Arcanist. It's only our 3rd new class since launch, and we know you're going to love it. The Arcanist wields magic influenced by
Am I
forbidden
going to?
knowledge and has
Am I?
unique abilities never before seen in this world. Of course, the experience of exploring a new area of Tamriel is the heart of every ESO chapter. Necrom will unfold in Eastern Morrowind, not seen in an Elder Scrolls game since 1994, where you will meet new characters and enemies, reunite with some old friends, and explore a story based
I actually
around
thought we
the
would get
return of
more
a
some
well-known
information on
Daedric
Ghostwire
prince
Tokyo.
you just might
Whenever that
remember
came
from
out,
the
probably a
Dragonborn
year
Skyrim
from that
DLC.
is when that next one will
For
be.
those of you new to ESO, we release a new expansion
Today.
called a chapter every year.
How do
Chapters
I-
are essentially standalone games in ESO that let you
Is it
adventure
now
in a new
or
region
is it
of
after the
Tamriel.
show?
But you don't have to wait for the Necrom chapter to jump in. We've got so many amazing
Oh, I don't have to wait.
experiences
Oh my
you can
God.
enjoy
Wow. Thank
right
God.
now. If you love games like Skyrim and Oblivion, you'll feel
I don't.
right at home amongst the thousands of stories unfolding
I feel
across
bad
every
shitting on
region
this. I
in
shouldn't be
ESO.
so.
And as
meh.
anyone who's played a classic Elder Scrolls game knows,
But it's just,
it's all about those feelings. When
Why
you're
is
fully immersed
Starfield
in the
not
world.
here? The release
Remember
dates
that
were
feeling
promised.
When you first encountered a dragon, we've got an entire province that's overrun by dragons.
We got a development team that
Or
like
question
made a
if you were
whole ass
capable of
game
taking
and
down
like
a
you
frost
can't.
troll in Skyrim. Try it for yourself in ESO.
I thought my
What
phone
about the
charged
moment
last night,
you
but it did
visited
not.
a city in Morrowind that was built inside the shell of a giant crab? For the Oblivion fans out there, how about another chance at taking on the colossal Daedric Prince?
So that video
in
actually might
Mehrunes
go
Dagon?
up tomorrow. Hi-Fi Rush. If I can,
Just
I'm
like
curious
any
how big the
single-player
file
Elder
size
Scrolls
is.
game, you can have a blast simply by
Or
following
Friday.
the
It
main
might go
quest
up
line.
Friday. Which
Or
means I guess I don't
seek
need to
out lore and
download it
learn more about
immediately.
the world. Become a craftsman. Go
I'm a day
fishing.
ahead because I have to go back to work tomorrow, and I
Decorate in
normally don't
front
have
of
to go
your
back
home.
until Friday.
Customize your character.
Play it like an action RPG.
Yes, it's the only
And when you're
account
ready,
I have.
you can easily engage in one of the best open world PvP systems.
Yes, I'm trying to sign into Game
Run
Pass.
Dungeons co-op
Still.
with your friends for
Oh,
great
you know what I
loot.
do is have a charger
Or
right in front
just
of me.
join a guild to chat with
And I
others.
meant to plug it into the
possibilities in this
USB
virtual world are
slot.
endless.
I just didn't.
New players will immediately feel right at home because our community is one of the most, if not the most, welcoming on the planet.
I doubt that.
We invite everyone
Everybody
who
says
has
that.
not yet experienced ESO to give it a try and create your own stories in our shared world. There's no required subscription and thousands of hours of content to dig into, solo or with friends. Explore nearly every corner of
Recently
Tamriel
added?
with no level restrictions. It's magical
Monster
being able to
Hunter.
travel almost anywhere you please from the moment you enter the world.
Oh, Inkluminati?
ESO is available on PC and
Oh, it's
Mac,
coming out on the
in
first? I thought
addition
that was
to
coming out this
previous
week.
and current gen consoles, including
That was a weird
purpose-built
game. That was a
next-gen version for
weird
the
fucking
Xbox
game.
Series X and S with high fidelity graphics and enhanced performance modes. An added bonus for Xbox players, it's on Game Pass. And starting today, for a limited time, we're making all past chapters available to explore for any player, so everyone can test drive all of our adventures, including our take on Skyrim, Morrowind, Oblivion, and much, much more. At ZOS, we have so many passionate and talented developers who continue to add to Elder Scrolls lore by producing handcrafted, epic adventures, and I'm immensely
Her necklace was
proud to be a
incredible,
part of
by
it.
the way. I know.
Believe
this
me,
cover art- yeah,
we have
fine,
tons
whatever.
more to share, and I can't wait for the team to show it all to you. Join us after this show for the 2023
Wait, did
ESO
they really
Global
leave that
Reveal,
cut in there?
Where we'll go deep into all things Necron. Thanks.
They
See you in
really
10
left that cut in there, that shot of somebody walking in front of a dude talking to a camera. Little unfortunate that there's a delay between PC and Xbox, but at least you got a date out of it. All right, here we go. Last one. We are at about 30 minutes.
Evil is swallowing up this
Big
place
thumbs up.
bit by bit.
Is that a dead
Nobody
horse?
ever believes things can get this bad until it happens. Then it's too late. But there are people who can fight back.
Stick together! Eyes up!
I'm excited to try this out.
Welcome to Redfall, Massachusetts, where the
I remember
calm
liking
seas
it back when
sunny
they announced
skies have
it,
been
and I was like,
eclipsed
okay,
by a
cool.
legion of vampires.
And we haven't really heard a whole lot about it. I think we need a firm
Redfall
release date
is a
here.
story-driven shooter at its heart, which can be played single-player or co-op with up to 4 players.
I'll be curious to see if
Choose your
the
hero,
Beeb wants in on
each
this
with
one.
their own unique abilities, and form the perfect vampire-slaying squad to take back Redfall's haunted streets.
Speaking of,
At Arcane, we make games where the world itself is as important as the characters.
Power Wash, Sea of Thieves.
With Redfall, we take an exciting step forward, building a lovingly detailed open world to
Oh,
deliver
okay.
our largest
I just
setting
realized
ever.
that I have an extra. I was trying to figure out how far ahead.
Every inch of our open world is carefully
I
handcrafted.
think we have like
and
3
packed
extra
with
co-op
environmental
videos in the
storytelling.
bank, ready to roll.
Explore the streets of
For
a
some
quaint
reason,
island town.
for some reason I was like, oh,
Once
Redfall,
bustling
and I thought about we
downtown
played
to the
Grounded.
haunted forest,
Played that
to
for a
the
little bit
decimated
as well.
seaside boardwalk and gorgeously detailed landmarks.
It didn't go super well, but I don't know.
It's
I'm
not all
curious
danger all
if
the
some of
time.
these
There are safe places on the
co-op
island where you can
games
rest up, chat with
would be
survivors, and resupply.
interesting.
fire
I don't know,
station, one
she's
of
not the
your
biggest
home
like
bases.
shooter fan, but if there is an
This is one
exploratory
place you'll
element, she
receive
might enjoy
missions
it.
from survivors.
Oh.
There's something I need you to do. The old lighthouse in the bay. It's been used for over a century to keep boats away from the coastline. If we turn it back on, it's a warning
Or
to
is this going to be
anyone
more of
trying
a
come to
Left 4
Redfall.
Dead, Back for Blood,
Easy, right?
sort of
Well, the
like
lighthouse keeper's
point
a
A
real
to point B
asshole.
sort of
Joined
thing?
up with those cultists and took the damn lamp with him.
Go on, Bert.
Here's a vampire known as the Shroud. Shrouds blanket the area in darkness, disorienting their prey. They hurl lethal projectiles and can even shift through the floor to avoid damage.
Audio, I think it's just off in this. Everything else has seemed fine, but for whatever reason, this video is like Kind of weird. Nope. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. No, big scary game? No. I'm glad that I didn't look up. I saw that there was like a new game got leaked the other day, but I'm glad that I did not look into it anymore. Otherwise, I would have been a whole lot less surprised. With the, oh, fuck off. Get out of here. Hold on. I'm going to give this a spicy rewind just to kind of see if I can get it to reset correctly. Yep, it was probably on me. That Hi-Fi Rush looks incredible.
Bugging out.
Oh, interesting. Kind of cool. I'd kind of like to see, there's like 3 other characters you could play as. I'd like to see them.
The lighthouse is back up, but there's more waiting for you.
Oh, I'm
Taking
sure.
down vampires angers the vampire gods, who will summon the Rook to take
Yeah,
you
no
down.
shit. Imagine a vampire god that was like, eh, we didn't really like that particular vampire, so we're okay.
Let's transition to what you'll find outside of the main story missions. There's
Okay.
so much waiting for you. Redfall is filled with encounters that can pop up anywhere, like this brewery that's fallen under cultist control. Save the locals from being offered to the vampires.
But can
Like
you
our
just walk
past
around
games, you
freely?
can approach a mission in many different ways.
Oh, Jesus. Fucking rip. Oh, that's cool.
Always be ready to improvise. Remy
Ugh.
uses her combat robot Bribon to help distract and eliminate the cultists.
We got him, Bribon.
So I wonder if we're going to get a little gameplay demonstration with each of the 4 characters. Oh, okay. Well, gear sort of score stuff. All right.
Nice having internet. Yep.
Oh, fuck. Boom.
Everyone's safe. Let's move on.
Okay, that was it.
Exploring Redfall will take you beyond the bounds of
Okay,
reality
exploring.
as you investigate otherworldly psychic spaces to unravel the vampire's secrets. Take this vampire nest. These deadly layers change each time you step inside.
I don't
Jacob
like
sends
this
out
at
his raven
all.
to tag the enemies below. Dev follows up with his teleporter, instantly closing the gap. To destroy a nest, you have to take out its heart, and all of the vampires willing to die to protect it.
Horrible way to die.
Stirring, alive.
I woke them up. Just one bite. What just happened?
Now escape the nest before it comes crashing down.
It'll collapse any second.
Oh, interesting. Hold on, let me check my gear score real quick. I can't tell if this pistol's better. Help!
You'll find dangerous pockets all over the island. It's all vampire turf, so tread carefully.
Oh, fuck. That is gonna scare the shit out of me. Oh my god.
Redfall won't truly be safe until the vampires are wiped from the map. Outside the main story, another one of your missions is to take back Redfall neighborhood by neighborhood. Find safe houses hidden all over the island, and then work your way up to the vampire controlling the neighborhood. To reclaim this
Interesting.
neighborhood, you'll have to defeat a powerful vampire called the Siphon. Whether you dive in solo
Where's the
or with
Twilight
friends,
DLC?
each hero can take on any situation. Each brings powerful, unique abilities to the fight, and the upgrades you choose change how they play. Here, Layla's lift ability can be
God,
upgraded
Layla
to
is so
launch
fucking
teammates
awesome.
for airborne attacks.
I love the lift
Upgrade
ability.
Layla's umbrella ability with bullet hail to absorb enemy bullets
Ooh.
and release the energy back at them.
Okay, she rules.
There are many ways to customize your hero's ability tree to match
Oh,
your
the
playstyle.
YouTube did not like that. YouTube did not like that at all. Too many particles.
Let's hit on the arsenal. There's a wide range of weaponry, from military gear to new vampire slaying inventions. From shotguns to sniper rifles.
Well, well.
And of course, there's also vampire stakes. Find these in the world to customize your weapons. When you reclaim significant sections of Redfall, the last step is to face the underboss who controls, or used to control, that neighborhood. Underbosses are powerful elites of the vampire gods, with their own unique abilities, like this one's shield. When you prove yourself against the underboss, you'll receive a key of sorts.
Of sorts, you get a
that gets you
skull.
one step closer
You gotta go to
facing the
Plunder
ultimate
Island
threat,
or whatever.
The vampire gods.
Thank you for visiting Redfall.
And thank you for all the support you've shown Arcane throughout the years.
We sometimes joke that our
Oh,
games can
Arcane,
be tough
that's
to
what it was.
define. The one thing that's consistent?
We make the kinds of games we love to play.
And that's how Redfall was born. We blended everything we love here at Arcane Austin.
Immersive open worlds, unique and customizable heroes, RPG and FPS gameplay.
And of course, our signature storytelling
Stealth.
and rich world building.
Along with our spin on one of the most classic monsters of all time.
Vampires.
It's been amazing to see how all of us have pulled together to deliver our vision for something new.
Redfall is the biggest, most ambitious game we have ever made.
Our teams dove headfirst into this new opportunity, and we can't wait for you to experience Redfall for yourself.
Thankfully, you won't
Why
have
are-
to wait too much longer.
All of these camera
Redfall's
shots are
coming
like
on May 2nd.
May 2nd. All right.
Thank you again for joining us.
And
Okay.
we'll see you soon in Redfall.
Here we go.
May 2nd is a Tuesday, so likely that would be a video that would go up on my dad's birthday, May 3rd. And then you have May 2nd, April 18th, and then today. And then the other one was June 20th. Give ZeniMax Online Studios credit where credit is deserved. And that is a release date for their DLC. So 40 minutes-ish. Outro sizzle. A clever way to do that. We'll watch this and then I'll give you some thoughts.
There we go.
There we go.
3, 2, 1.
Hello. It's so much fun to be working with Mojang Studios on Minecraft Legends.
This is our best sounding Forza Motorsport ever.
Why does that not have a date?
Yeah, that was alright.
Fuck yes. Oh, I'm so excited. I am so excited to try that.
Thanks, and see you in Tamriel.
What do I do with my hands? If I could just get 2 coffee cups. If I can...
All right, let's do this.
Okay. So Starfield's obviously not a first half 2023 game. I don't think that Xbox is really going to want to do a whole thing of. Okay, so let's do this. Rewind it just a skosh. I hope I didn't rewind it too far. Do that, and then we'll just kind of hold this frame for a moment. I think it's weird. I thought we were going to get release dates for everything that they showed today, and I think that was kind of the general impression of the way that they announced this. I think it's weird that let's start with the brief negative here. Forza Motorsport not having a specific date and no Starfield is very weird to me. If you're gonna do this sort of thing, why do you not have Starfield? And if you're going to kind of not even worry about giving everything release dates, just throw Starfield in there. Just do that. It's not that big of a deal. Like, I mean, how it just makes me question where Starfield is. That game was supposed to come out 11/11/22. We haven't really heard much about it. I admit that I'm not the most excited person in the world for it, which is fine. I can be as excited or unexcited as I want to be. But I think it's weird because it's going to be an Xbox. It's going to be a title that sells Xbox systems and Game Pass subscriptions. So I think it's a little weird that it's not here. Let's go in order. Minecraft Legends, April 18th, 2023. That was the first one that they showed. They showed a lot of the PvP stuff. I think they missed an opportunity to talk a little bit about the story. I was initially not super into it, but the more that they talked about it, I was like, oh, maybe this is like kind of interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of PvP tower building, like kind of role-based multiplayer, but with that kind of role sort of thing, I thought that it was an interesting way to do it. Okay, you have me and the Beeb, we're doing it. She's the builder. I'm like kind of more in the attacking side. You get a couple other people in there who do whatever. I think you have to like craft stuff and get things. I don't know. I mean, maybe could have used like a skosh more explanation, but I'm sure it all works together like cohesively. I thought that it was interesting. They brought in that studio that has a history with like RTS or strategy games or whatever, and then they implemented that in a way that makes sense in the Minecraft world. I think one of the most interesting and cool things about Minecraft is how malleable that franchise has been. It can be what it is Minecraft wise. You can pull a story out of it like they did with Telltale's series. You could do something like this. You can, the world stuff is endless because Minecraft is so simple yet so malleable, and I think that's really cool. I'm excited to try Minecraft Legends. April 18th is a Tuesday. Like I said earlier, that would likely be a Thursday video on, that's right, 420. And I'm sure that the Beeb will be very excited about it, though I'm sure that we're both going to have the same, like, what about the kind of like single player / co-op story mode side of things rather than the PvP? But maybe we'll give it a shot. We never did do it with something like Sea of Thieves, which I think is a little more kind of we just like the story stuff and fight the NPCs. But that was good. Next up, we had Forza. It was Forza next. 2023 release date. We're getting a lot of stuff about the technical, like how they're doing it, the sound design, all of the, like, it's going to be super realistic and so on and so forth. We get that with a lot of racing games. Racing games are usually what you want on a new generation of consoles because I think it's the easiest to understand a graphical step up in like how to utilize the new technology that is available to you to push forward. It kind of feels like, to me, it feels like America's Got Talent, where like a singer always does well, because I think it's easy for the general audience to understand. You're not going to necessarily understand why Redfall is the next step in like a Back for Blood, Left for Dead sort of thing, because that's kind of a niche situation. But you will understand Carve Go Room sound better or look nicer than it did the previous generation. I am probably not going to be able to be that person to tell you all the fine technical things about cars, how they feel, how it like handles all that stuff. And the motorsport stuff doesn't always work the best for me. However, like I said earlier, the Horizon stuff I've fallen off pretty quickly on the last couple of times, with 5 in the DLC. Interestingly enough, we didn't get any sort of like hint or anything about Forza Horizon 5, which has a second DLC somewhere out there. So that's like not really relevant, but not kind of a surprise, but I guess not really surprising. Like, hey, while we're on the topic, let's check in with our friends at whatever the other studio is. It still Turn 10 that does that? Playground Games, that's who does the other Forza. So that'll be interesting. 2023, again, going back to my kind of gripe with this was, why does this not have a release date? 2, if it doesn't have a release date, why are we not seeing Starfield? What? Question mark? Hi-Fi Rush was the next thing that we saw. Play it today. What an incredible, fun, awesome surprise. I am so excited to play this game. I'm a little worried from a copyright perspective, but I am so pumped to play Hi-Fi Rush. I love the look of it. I love the style. I love the sound. I love everything about it. I love RoboCat, Perfect Kitty. I totally and completely love Hi-Fi Rush. I'm excited to dive in there and see what it is. The rhythm style games have been surprisingly effective for me. I've really enjoyed playing them. Metal Hellsinger. I played Bullet something a while back. Both of those rhythm first-person shooters. I think they're fun. I think they're really interesting, and this is probably going to be as close to Sunset Overdrive 2 as we will ever see. Really excited that it's out today. I just, from the graphical style to the way it looks, oh man, a Sean-ass game right there. Then they did Necrom, Elder Scrolls Online stuff. I am not an Elder Scrolls person. I am not a fantasy RPG person. I much prefer something in the sci-fi arena, like a Starfield, even though that has crafting and stuff, or a Fallout with its guns instead of swords. I didn't watch any of this. I don't care. I'm glad. If people enjoy it, people enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. Have fun on June 20th. Getting a little bit of a release date. There was an interesting delay between the PC release and the Xbox release, but whatever. Redfall, I thought looked pretty good. I'm a little hesitant. I'm cautiously optimistic about this game because on one hand, it looks so much like it looks so much like just kind of another like Back for Blood, kind of Left for Dead sort of thing. But I like the character designs and the abilities, and I like the weapons, and it's creative in that aspect. But I don't know, is it like point to point picking missions? Is it an open world? Is there an open world aspect to it? It kind of sounds like there is, but every time that they would shift from mission to mission, like task to task, it was just like a map that would trail down. So that makes me think that there isn't really an open world element to it. I would like to see an open world element to Redfall. Just, going out, getting getting new weapons or getting points for abilities or clearing out areas, I think works very effectively with that sort of game. I know I am a person who probably does suffer from some open world fatigue, but people like a lot of what Arcane does, especially Dishonored and Dishonored 2, which I think are maybe more open space. Maybe I don't know what Dishonored is. Anyway, I'm curious to see how this one shapes up. May 2nd, 2023. That, again, is a Tuesday, so that'll be pretty exciting. I thought it looked very good. I'm excited to play as the character with the cool umbrella thing. That's who I want to be. She looks fantastic, and she was the one that really stuck out to me in the original trailer. So they kept her cool levels up. I mean, for me, Hi-Fi Rush was the number one game I'm excited for, and having it playable today is excellent. Then I'd probably be most excited for Redfall, Minecraft Legends, Forza Motorsport, and then Elder Scrolls Online doesn't even rate a mention for me personally because I don't really enjoy it. We didn't really get any other like boosts or shout outs to any other games. I was thinking maybe we'd see something from Atomic Heart because that is coming out in about a month on Game Pass. I thought maybe we'd see that there. I thought that the length was pretty perfect. I know I've been talking for a little bit. It's about 45 minutes long, divided by about the 5 of these. It's about 9 minutes per. That is the perfect length. I thought that things zipped by. Even the thing that I wasn't interested in, Elder Scrolls, was kind of here and gone while I was trying to find information on Hi-Fi Rush. I thought we got good, interesting information from the developers and the people who are telling me why I should be excited about this sort of thing, why I should care about this. I understand the game systems of like Hi-Fi Rush, or like, what I'm looking for in Redfall, why we made this game. Like, I just thought it was such an interesting and unique take on the developer direct. I was talking to the lovely Bee before I even started this video, like way early this morning, and I was talking to her about like, I've looked at a couple of the ID at Xbox things that they've done, and they're way too long, and there's not like nearly enough, and there's not like enough like game announcements, and we're kind of dragging it, and the pacing's not quite right, and it's just kind of like, oh man, we're still here. This worked pretty perfectly. 5 games, 9 minutes each on average, and a lot of information. 4 release dates. I thought it was great. And I hope that they do. I hope they do more of these. I do think it gives Xbox a little bit of a way to separate themselves from what Nintendo and what Sony do with a lot of their stuff, and I think that helps. I think it makes me excited to watch these in the future, because I think the PlayStation stuff, there's always a lot of filler with those, and it's like, oh, there's like 2 cool big announcements. I don't know. I enjoyed this. I get long story short, and I enjoyed this, and it separated itself from what the other 2 are doing, and it made me excited for 3 of the 5 games, or I guess 4 of the 5 games. I'd probably check out Motorsport. 4 of the 5 games that they featured. Some weird omissions with Starfield and maybe Atomic Heart, but Atomic Heart's not under their umbrella. It's just on Game Pass, and this is Xbox and Bethesda. Starfield is a very odd omission, but getting a surprise release game today, Hi-Fi Rush, is very cool. Everything was paced well. I thought they picked good people to talk about it. Everybody seemed excited and interested in what they were making. It makes me excited and interested in what they're making. It was a very good show. What did you think? What are you excited for? You can let me know down in the comments below. I'm going to go actually check the Game Pass. Oh, my Game Pass. I'm in a weird region. Hold on. I got to fix my settings. I don't think it's going to allow me to look at Game Pass. Oh, it will. Recently added. Nothing. Hold on. I was playing Shoulders of Giants, and I switched to the New Zealand area. So hold just a moment. Language and location. I appreciate that they let me do that. Hi-Fi Rush might be up on Friday. It also might be up sometime next week. It's been a good week of games. It's been a fantastic week of games. I am really enjoying Forspoken. I am having a good time with Shoulders of Giants, which is out later tonight / tomorrow. With Hi-Fi Rush, you have the new SpongeBob game next week. You have Season on PS5. It's a good time to play some games. I was gonna check and see if it was live, like ready to roll. Bum 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 bum. Why is everything so blown out on my Xbox today? Connect to the network. Come on. Come on. Pre-order Cosmic Shake. They knew it. Oh, look at that. Must have pre-installs. Atomic Heart I'm very excited about. I'm excited about Redfall. This is just a showcase of how slow the internet I have is. Oh my god. It's probably trying to reorient itself. Good job, Xbox. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for putting it together a direct that I thought was very good. Okay, this is not going the way I wanted to at all. I'm not even like uploading or downloading anything. I'm just... Okay, well... I just want to look. I just want to look at the things. You show me the pretty games, and now I can't see the pretty games, and it makes me sad. All right, I won't worry about it. Hey, thank you again so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you want to see more reaction content, let me know down in the comments below. I like watching these things. I like reacting to them. Sometimes I just kind of pitch the video. In the future, these might be live streamed on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex, so keep an eye on that. We have some kind of getting some wheels in motion to maybe get to a place where there's better internet, and I will be able to actually stream in a way that is good. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Stick around for more content every single day, 6 a.m. Pacific time, right here on the channel, or videos like this, totally random with reaction content. So good job, Xbox. I thought you really did a great job with this direct, and I look forward to seeing more and playing all of your games. Goodbye. I don't have an outro slide, so I'm going to wave. And while I do this, why don't you watch one of these videos? I can't wave and point at the same... Okay, wave and then point. Why don't you watch one of these two fine videos? I can't do it. You see when my hand moves? I move it up and down, and this doesn't keep going. It's regular rhythm, and it's not right. Watch one of these two fine videos right here. Subscribe. I usually put it right there, but that's where my hand is, so maybe it'll go up here. Be sure that you're subscribed, watch one of these two videos, and we will see you next time on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Goodbye.